Hello. Where am I? There I am. How are we all doing? Good. Captions. Tired. What's new? What's new? Now, interestingly, I woke up too soon as well because I forgot to turn my 7 a.m. alarm off. I turned it on to wake up yesterday, an hour before my stream, but it was the one I used when I was working. So it went off this morning as well. So I've turned that off now. So I had to wake up, turn the alarm off, go back to bed for an hour, wake up again when I was supposed to be waking up. Oh well. It's fine. Alright. Hey, Crazy Core. Dodgy Daniel. Are you online? Is this you or no? Bastion main. Do I still have you on my list? I might not. I might have to add you again. Alternate accounts tend to get removed faster because they're offline for longer generally. Oh yeah, three pages. I need to remove one more so I get another page. Okay, it's one of those things. I don't want a page of friends that's just one person. That's just untidy, you know. All right. I wonder how badly I'll screw up my window arrangement if I... That messed with things. Oops. That put my TV back to 4K as well. Wow. Native. I don't want 4K. No. That's fine. Yeah, keep that. And this one's lost its custom resolution. What a mess. My comp rank is null. I don't have one. Wait, why is my cursor bound to... How do I... Ah, there's a gap between my monitors. There we go. Okay. That should be the end of it. No more frame drops. Why don't they make that border used in the actual game? Because they're abandoning the border system for Overwatch 2 entirely and replacing it with something else. So there's no point them putting any work into that if they're just going to delete it all later. Oh, that's a weird issue. Let me see if I can fix that. I haven't seen that before. Let me restart my OBS. Technical difficulties. It's fine. Let's see. Oh, thank you. It was just a bit of initial lag from...
Select your hero.
birthday card. Nice. Okay. Okay.
Personality synchronization 100%.
Everything okay now? Looks pretty smooth on the stats side of things once it calmed down a bit.
As Dr. Liao always said.
Refresh the stream if you want to make sure you've got the minimal delay.
30 seconds.
Look after yourselves out there. I'll get us home safe.
I guess messing with the resolution of monitors while the stream is running is not a good idea, but I've learnt that now. Were there not quality options before?
Mission underway. Prioritizing combat function.
few days ago, nothing. Yeah, it varies. It really depends on what their server capacity is at the very exact moment I start streaming, which fluctuates wildly from moment to moment, which is something that makes it possible to just get quality options by continually restarting the stream until you just so happen to get it. It's something I used to do, but I don't want to faff about like that every time. Just a pain in the butt.
From that one. Executing flight maneuvers.
The only reason things have changed is because of the global pandemic situation. So more people are home to watch, more people are home to stream, so their overall server capacity is no longer sufficient to guarantee quality options to all the affiliates at all times. Which is a bit rip, but that's what it is.
Changing position.
Helden sterben nicht.
Nanoboost is ready. Get in. I'll get you.
I am unstoppable.
Is Overwatch 2 going to be cross-platform? Blizzard are aware that cross-platform would be a very consumer-friendly thing to do. They know that people would definitely like there to be cross-platform. It's more challenging than you'd think to set up, but it is definitely something they're willing to do. When they do it, only they know.
Need to get back
And they may not. It would make sense if they're going to do it anytime significant would be the launch of Overwatch 2. That would be nice if they did it then. But, that being said, that does take away from content, right? So it would be a choice between more content and no cross-platform capabilities, or less content and cross-platform capabilities, right? It's a choice between the two. Now, how much content that would take away if they decided to add in cross-platform ability at launch, I don't know. It's hard to know. Maybe none. It's possible that they just employ several extra people to sort that out. So it doesn't take anything away from the game, but that costs more money to do that. So
Restoring health systems.
it really depends on how high priority they place on cross-platform ability. And how they implemented it is also up in the air. We don't know how they'll implement it exactly. I think it would make sense to isolate the console and the
Back to combat mode.
competitive modes for PC and console, right? So you have console competitive and PC competitive separate. But as for playing with your friends, if you want to, that would be okay, and things like quick play and arcade modes and stuff like that, right? Mixing and matching PC and console players together in competitive, in my view, would be a bad move. You don't want to mess with that. Hello.
Hey there.
Or potentially have two separate versions of comp. One with mixed, one which is separated, right?
Repairing internal
There have been discussions that maybe they might make a separate competitive mode for the classic style, without roll queue, and one with roll queue. So maybe they do the same for separated and non-separated, right? Guess we'll find out. They did tell us that they were going to change competitive in a significant way for Overwatch 2, but didn't tell us what that meant. So I guess we'll find out.
Neural adaptation complete.
Hello.
Hey there.
This will help.
I don't have a rank. I don't play competitive anymore.
Going free.
The last time I had a rank was season 5. Just not worth it for me. The highest I got was low diamond.
Stabilizing system core. Finishing them off.
Ah. I've always been a casual kind of player in terms of
I need to get back in there.
content, you know. I don't tend to like the more serious game modes. I don't take the game seriously, so serious game modes don't suit my play style. Yeah. Well, rip.
I'm taking the point. Join me.
Helden sterben nicht.
Get healed.
I need to get back in there.
Ugh.
Flight routine activated.
Widdick. Systems in overdrive.
I got 2 golden guns for Sombra and May. Hi there, Walrus.
Play of the game.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Bastion.
Get in there.
Systems in overdrive.
Okay. Yep, 3 days until I would have been at max border for 3 years. Yeah. That's a thing. RBG. RBG? What? not even a number, dude. 9542 right now until quick play is 7868. Yep, haven't accidentally messed this up. That's good. That's like saying I know all the digits of pi, just not in the correct order. You know? Currently, let's have a look. Laggy transition, yeah. Okay. So if I look at my profile, anyone can do this. Just look at my profile and you'll see the highest amount of time on any one character is only 6 minutes shy of hitting 250 and 30 minutes. And the profile in game rounds to the nearest whole number in terms of hours, once it's beyond that first hour. So I've got 5 minutes and 58 seconds remaining of Doomfist before it goes over to 251 in game. So I just have to be quite careful, really. Before they changed Moira's colour, I had about 12 minutes of buffer. Now I've got 6. So I have to be a lot more careful now. If they go about changing anyone else's colour, that might diminish even further. So yeah, there's not much room left for me to mess up. And if I do go over, then I'll have to come up with a contingency plan or figure out, you know, what I'm doing about it. 255 or 256 could work because those are meaningful numbers in terms of programming and stuff. So we'll see. Laggy stinger. All right, good. Tennis. Women's tennis is entertaining because of the noises they make. I seem to have died.
Clearing the area.
Why is there a green pillar?
See you later.
What's special about that one particular corner? What is that? Why are you charging back the other way? What are you doing? I want to see what the green thing is.
The green thing does nothing.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Why is it there?
No clue. I've played this one earlier. Did nothing when I got to it.
Yeah, the actual base code hasn't been updated. So someone added in a green thing and didn't do anything with it, it looks like.
Personality synchronization 100%. Keep to the plan, but be ready to adapt if necessary.
Look after yourselves out there. I'll get us home safe.
Depends entirely on the situation. Hey Milo. And
5,
Fokker Fox.
3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture. Going free.
There are lots of F words in the English language. Like friendship, fireworks, fornication. You know, lots of F words.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Fuzzy. Fries. Fiddlesticks. Flange. You know, lots of F words. And probably the rudest F word out there. Family. You know.
Helden sterben nicht.
Or
Stabilizing system core. I need to get back in there.
how many hours have I played Overwatch? A few. A few. Depends on what kind of hours you're counting, really. What's my level? If you look at my face and then look below my face, or look at the title and look at the beginning of the title, you'll see a number. That number is my level. When I determine a new VIP is worth adding, I'll add one. There's not any specific time. It's entirely arbitrary. In-game hours? What kind, though? Because the career profiles only counts match time inside of tracked modes. Which means that number there, the 9,542, that's only match time in tracked modes, right? So there's a lot of uncounted time there. And if I had to estimate it, it would probably come out to something like 17,000 or something, which is a lot more than what it says in my profile. So it's hard to know exactly how much time. I can only give you an estimate if we're counting everything, including queuing and pre and post match screens and all that kind of stuff.
Flight routine activated.
Thanks for the follow, Pepe. Please, I need Valorant.
Boosting
I
up.
wonder why you created that account.
Absolute zero. You're a champion.
And Milo saves the Steam. Thanks for the follow.
Walk it off.
Changing to capturing the objective. Additional
I'll take this. Thank you. Bye. Aw.
learning from that one.
Enemies reviving.
Controller away.
To re-engage.
Just throw it in that direction. There we go. It's put away in a
Moving
good
up.
place.
Is that the real Tree Boy Dave?
No,
Ah, balls.
just hallucination. Right.
Bad account.
Don't do drugs.
Stabilizing system core.
If Mercy doesn't need buffs, she doesn't get buffs. That's fair, isn't it?
Helden sterben nicht.
Stabilizing system core.
You know, for next year's April Fools, they should just make Mercy really, really buff in terms of her appearance, like Zarya.
Learning from that one.
Everything else the same. She's just ripped, super ripped, you know.
I am ready.
Learning from that one.
Find their weakness and claim the objective.
What's up, Molsha? Why are you sad?
Repair the damage.
Helden sterben nicht.
Oh, rip. Afterlife, yeah. I watched that show.
That was a learning experience.
Hmm. Hmm. That show is very well made. It really tugs at the heartstrings. very effectively. Hmm? Afterlife.
Score 1-1.
Yep. Good cake. It's about a show about a guy who lost his wife to cancer and he's just trying to find a reason to keep living. Donuts! They don't have any nuts in them at all. Are they called donuts? Uh-huh. You can be short together. I know some donuts have nut topping, but still. Yeah, it's an easy enough job. You could do it. It'd be easy enough to change that. You tried it for a bit.
Helden sterben nicht.
Where's that pepper on my mouse mat? I don't need to eat my mouse mat.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Your punishment is hugs. Oh no!
Focus my target. That's an ideal.
What was happening there? Oh no, not the balls.
Victory.
Ow.
Play of the game. Double
Big. I've got sliced ham, I've got scrambled egg, I've got toast. Mm. Blech. Would it come with the beard as well? Hello.
Burning them down.
Ugh. Nom, nom.
Situation is under control.
Oh.
Kill confirmed.
Well, what would be the purpose, Clapsy? Why would I get sandals? Bit weird. It's not even sandal weather.
It's high noon.
I don't get why I need a mask of my face when it's my face. You know, I've got my face already. What's with all the stabby things on her arm?
Welcome to Paris. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back. Taking off.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Very specific design for the stabby things. Oh, that's not meant to be a moon, is it?
5, 4,
I was thinking, why is the moon egg shaped?
1. Attackers incoming.
It's not the moon.
Defend objective A.
What? No. No. Aw. A 4-man hog. Hot G. Oh, nice. Did you push people off the map? Or just get a good chain of kills?
Switching back to combat mode.
Objective lost. New
Oh,
defense point.
no.
Objective B.
For your safety, please move behind the barrier.
Why did 3 of them just jump off the map?
To assert
Should we
dominance.
do it? Should we do it?
I like this.
We could give it a go. I don't know how successful we would be at doing that. It looks very high skill.
Dave, you're reported for throwing.
Thanks.
Whatever.
System reboot complete.
For your own safety, get behind the barrier.
Okay, good.
Barrier in place.
Barrier activated.
Lifting off.
Oh no.
That was a learning experience. They're getting one back.
Ugh. cramps. Ah, good game. Uh-huh. Nailed it.
Play of the game.
I cast this forth.
Yeah. Dragged on for hours, that one. I'm missing most of the competitive related player icons. But here's the thing. Even when you have basically all of them, they're still a complete mess, right? Look at this. Look at how many competitive ones I'm missing. I'm also missing these ones because those are from the Warcraft 3 game. But yeah, all these missing ones are competitive related apart from those. But everything else I have. But the thing about the player icons is the more you look at them, the worse it gets. The more mistakes you'll notice, more player icons completely out of order. It's just a mess. Yeah, I've gone over that quite a few times. Jeff did promise us that he's going to sort them out, but they haven't done that yet. And that promise is a few months old now, I think. I'm missing a lot of the Overwatch League skins because those are expensive. I don't have enough free money to throw around in order to get all of them. But golden guns are the only thing stopping me from having all the things that appear by default in Hiragari. But I'm not bothered about that. Oh. I did make sure to get all of May's Overwatch League skins, so I've got all of those. So I got 67 skins for May, which is quite nice. I wonder how long before I got 100 skins for May. Might still be a while. Oh, you're right, I haven't done that. While we have an intermatch intermission. Oh, my numlock isn't on. There we go. That's 940k now. Good. Oh, it'll be over 11,000 because arcade loot boxes, special event loot boxes, all that kind of stuff. I really don't know exactly how many loot boxes I've opened, but it's a lot. On average, each loot box is worth 100 credits, and I could probably work out an estimate of how many loot boxes based on the total value of everything I've bought with credits. It would be difficult though. If I had to guess, it's probably around 12,000 because of all the extra arcade loot boxes over the years and special event loot boxes and all that kind of stuff. Maybe not that many, but hard to know. Probably not 12,000 yet. Maybe 11,500. Maybe. Season 3 was my best season for rating, and also my worst, so that's nice. I was messing about a lot that season though. I got a decently high rating, then I went really low, and then back up again, but not all the way. Yeah, that was the only season
Personality synchronization 100%.
I deliberately lowered my rating. After that was season 4 and season 5. Season 4, I think I only played May for about 10 hours and that was it. And then season 5, I just played a load of Torb. Well, about 11 hours of Torb, I think it was. And that was it. It was one of those things. Wasn't really too bothered about it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack. Escort.
Focus on the objective. Minimize errors. Adapt to changing battlefield conditions. And good luck.
What would I say if a silver border didn't have any competitive matches players? I guess they don't like comp. Competitive isn't for everybody. Some people don't like serious competitive game modes. Other people are just intimidated too much to try.
Neural adaptation.
And a large amount of the population give it a go.
Changing position.
There's nothing wrong with not playing competitive. It's all a personal choice. No. Why would it be tough though? If you're the type of person that likes playing competitive, then play
Switching back to
competitive.
combat mode. Lifting off.
Right. Don't put yourself through something you don't enjoy. That's not worth your time at all. The sooner you learn that, the better, really. You need to fill your time with the stuff you enjoy the most. Doing otherwise is a bit of a waste of time. And you could be doing something better.
We're making progress. Taking off.
Escorting the payload.
No goal.
Thank you.
No goal is worth having an unfun time to achieve, right?
Well, that's my position.
Because there's always ways of achieving goals by having fun while doing it. And there are a variety of ways of going about making sure that happens. So,
That was a learning experience.
Heal up.
if you're not having fun doing that, you've got two choices. Either find a way of making it fun, or don't do it.
Let the dragon consume you.
Free pizzas for just playing ranked. Here's the thing though. You could end up finding a way of having fun with it and still getting paid. Right?
Group up with me. Group up with me.
Well, League is very similar to Overwatch in that you push buttons and your character does stuff. It's the same for both games.
Taking off.
Up with me.
I didn't mention any other games and if they're the same or not. So
I need to get back in there.
This is gonna make you feel better.
Nanoboost administered.
you know. Get out of my face, you drongo. There's nothing inherently wrong with being dumb. 50% of the world's population are of below average intelligence. Right. So if you are of average intelligence, you are smarter than half the world's population, right? So there's a good chance that you'll meet lots of people that are less intelligent than you. That doesn't mean, you know, they're bad people or something necessarily wrong with them. Most people with below average intelligence lead perfectly normal lives, and it doesn't affect them in any meaningful way.
Get here.
I need to get back in there.
And you can learn quite a bit from people of lower intelligence. They see the world differently to people of higher intelligence, and you can learn a lot from them. Right? A different perspective is often a valuable thing to have. Whoa! Oh, rip. And it's important to seek out different perspectives from your own.
That was a learning experience.
Because there's something that you might not be familiar with, but it's called being wrong. And a lot of the time, you won't realize you're wrong about something without someone else's perspective. And so, in the end, if you continue being wrong about something, you can make yourself look a lot less intelligent than you actually are, by refusing to seek out someone's perspective that might change your mind. Yeah, it's perfectly okay to be wrong as well, as long as you recognize it when you're shown that it is the case, and you learn from it, right? The only thing wrong about being wrong, right, is if you refuse to acknowledge that you're wrong and refuse to learn.
Healing it up.
I'll rip.
60 seconds remaining.
You can change your team color in the colorblind settings at the bottom of the video options.
I need to get back in there. Flight routine activated.
Get the payload moving. Pick up the pace.
30 seconds remaining.
A random assortment. One of them is green. Is that a coconut one on the bottom right? Oh no. I suppose it'd be easy enough to find out by smelling it.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
So one of those is just a boring glazed donut. The rest are less boring.
Mobility increase.
Boop. Well, yeah, that lasted a while. Wow. Get off the payload. Okay, good.
Victory.
So here's the thing. They call it a random assortment, but it's not. If it were random, you'd probably end up with more than one of certain items, including the possibility of getting all the same donut. Even though it's random, right? So it's an even mixture of donuts, a selection, an assortment. Top right middle. What? Just the plain glazed donut? Or the one to the left of that? You're the Lucio. Okay. The one dancing around on the payload at the end. As long as you don't eat them all in one session. That would be a bit too much. But... Custard filled. It's like a mystery surprise. Do I invite you now? Are you ready? So follow Neutron 36. Ah, greetings, yes. A nut of toe. How long have we been playing this game? At least 5 minutes. Maybe even 6. Wow. I first played in the open beta back in the beginning of May 2016.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
What rank? No rank.
I'll do my part.
Just quick play. And then Mystery Heroes when I run out of quick play time to do. Wow.
Eliminate inefficiencies. Maximize combat routines.
Check out this gun.
No.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Roadhog.
Ah, close enough.
Not a good idea. Come here.
No. Good.
I'm your reverting personality. Echo online. Burn them down.
There is no will. There is only Roadhog.
We have to learn from our mistakes.
Just the two golden guns.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Roadhog.
I'm on it.
Don't know.
Someone
Good.
call for air support.
Tasty donut.
Reversing personality module. Double.
Yeah, I've never been the type of person that enjoys like super try-hardy game modes.
Double.
It's good that Overwatch offers something alternative.
Lifting off.
Lots of alternative things, really.
Hello, Clapsy. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Yeah, chill. Chill, chill, chill. All the chill. Some people use a different word for it. Instead of chill. They call it boring. But that's because they're looking for a high energy stream with lots of action. Generally. And then they turn up to my stream thinking they're gonna get that, and they don't get that. So they're like, this is not what I'm after. I'll go find someone else.
Hold on, I'm gonna go put my donuts away. 2 is enough. Jesus.
No Jesus here. I'm not doing Chaos Mod today.
Oh, darn.
Targets locked and eliminated.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do some interesting, noteworthy things sometimes. Oh. Wonder if you could make a donut Mobius. A Mobius donut. Let's see if that exists. In real life. Not just...
Reality bends to my will.
Klein bottles are also interesting. It's like a Mobius made into a bottle. Very weird. Pow. There's an interesting video of someone who collects Klein bottles, and they've got probably hundreds of different shapes and sizes of them. Black coffee.
Prepare for battle.
Black like your soul. Right.
Personality synchronization. I'm with you.
I'll be busy soon enough.
Reinhard, I must say you're looking quite well. This life must agree with you.
And you are looking as lovely as ever.
This door is locked at all times. All times. Which means it doesn't even need to be a door. Because you can't go through a door if it's locked. So why is it a door? Might as well be a wall. A more accurate statement would be this door is locked when not in use. Which would be a more accurate statement. Why is the dropship even landing that close to the battlefield anyway? Because it makes it easier to deploy, right? You don't want to be trooping through the city just to get to a place. The faster you can get to where you're going, the less chance there is of anything bad happening along the way.
Join with me.
Schutzengel ist da.
Ow! What if they arrive at the same time and there isn't anyone shooting anyone down?
Get into position.
Well, the second dropship could come from an unexpected direction and deploy before they even have a chance to do anything about it.
I didn't think you said direction. I thought you said something else.
What? Does it look like the dropship has any guns on it? There's no guns on the outside. Pretty chunky boy, isn't it? But just because it's a dropship doesn't necessarily mean it's completely defenseless. You can still have countermeasures on board. Defensive countermeasures. Indeed. PP long stick. I am.
Taking off. Adaptive circuits engaged.
Lol. I brought a bow and arrow to a gunfight.
That's how we do it.
I play quick play and mystery heroes. Competitive is not for me.
This game makes me dizzy now.
But why? Are you spinning around?
No. I think I got used to League being third person and not being in first person. I'm like, oh god. Woo. So I had confidence.
Is your FOV to max?
I have a what?
Is your FOV slider turned up? It should be. Generally is by default. Because if you turn it down, it's worse.
Being sucked by this Mario send help.
That was a learning experience.
I play on the Europe region since that's the region I reside in.
Coming, Dave. I avenged you though. There's that.
Yeah, you killed the sucky suck.
For you.
Yes.
Oh shit. I mean, sorry.
What did you say, Genji? Here. Goodbye, potato. Bye, potato.
Score.
Yes.
1-0.
Indeed. Okay, see you around. PP long stick 1. Ah, thanks for the follow, X the X Devil X Z. Welcome.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round.
How am I doing, Dave? I just am Dave. That I don't need to specifically do me. I just am me, you know? If that makes sense.
Going free.
Whip.
I'm taking the objective. Wondering where everyone else is.
Yeah, maybe in Overwatch 2 they'll add just a tiny little gun to the dropship so it can go pew pew, pew pew pew. You know, as it goes around. Pew, pew, pew. In the example story mission they showed off at BlizzCon, Echo is piloting the dropship.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Bastion.
Because it's more amusing to add a tiny little gun to a big ship, you know?
Beginning objective status.
Get it! Oh. That Moira sucks. All my life away. Yeah, but we're talking about a fictional world. So it's fine.
Stabilizing system core.
Maybe there are international regulations about
Adjusting angle of attack.
armaments on flying vehicles,
Score.
and they're not permitted to put heavy ordnance on their dropships.
Statistically speaking, I usually get most of my team.
It's possible that putting guns on their dropships would class them as military vehicles and be subject to a lot more regulation, and they just don't want to do that because it's a pain in the butt.
3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the
Executing
objective.
flight maneuvers.
Hello.
Taking off. Locking on. Clear.
Hey, look, it's all about technicalities, okay? There are lots of ways of getting around rules and regulations, loopholes, you know, all these kind of things.
Capturing the objective.
And when it comes to saving money, corporations will do everything they can to make that happen. Even if it means doing weird, unintuitive things that don't make any sense when you think about it, right? So if they can get away with paying less tax, for example, by not putting any guns on their dropships, in the hopes that their dropships don't get shot down, you know, then they'll do it.
Back online.
You could think up all kinds of reasons why there wouldn't be guns on the dropship. Ones that actually make sense as well. To a certain
Dave,
extent.
send help.
Nah.
I
I'll
keep
just
trying
get
to
sucked
buy
too much.
items.
What are you doing?
I'm playing the wrong game.
That was a learning experience.
Get here.
Move up with me.
Oof.
I heard you. I'm taking
Adaptive circuits engaged. Roadhog.
Well, it's a risk, right? It's a risk.
mortality field destroyed.
It's the difference between a guarantee and a risk. A costly guarantee or a potentially cheaper risk. Right. That's the trade-off there. Do you make sure you pay more money or hope you pay less? It depends how much value you put on the human lives at risk. And there are a lot of corporations that would prefer more money over more lives. A lot. Even today.
Adjusting angle of attack.
It's not more expensive, but you're not guaranteed to lose the whole thing, are you? It's not a guarantee, it's a risk. It's a chance. So when you're making these decisions as a corporation, you have to do a risk assessment. You have to determine,
Capturing the objective.
given the chances of a dropship getting shut down, is it worth it to make it more heavily armored and maybe armed and pay more tax, not only more tax but more cost to build the dropships, and that doesn't guarantee you're going to lose the dropship anyway, right? You could still lose the dropship, the chance is lower. So you have to do a risk assessment. If it's worth spending all the extra money and time developing a more heavily armored and armed dropship, does that offset the cost of potentially replacing dropships and troops on the off chance that those are shot down? Right? So it's a lot more complicated than you might first think. And making a more armored, more armed vehicle is a lot more expensive than just making flying tin cans. Right. There's a lot more that goes into that kind of stuff.
Executing flight maneuvers.
Ooh. Ah, jeez. That Mercy didn't leave me alone.
Name.
What are you and Walrus even talking about?
Changing position.
The fact that the
Going up
dropships
for
in
one
this game aren't armed, they have no guns on them,
Oh, okay.
and yet they're landing right next to an area of conflict where there are guns.
Play of the game.
You guys are really getting into it. I just see a nice little wall of orange, and I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah. And in thinking about it, you don't know what kind of countermeasures the dropships have, right? What kind of armaments or potentially hidden weaponry or shielding of some sort. We know barriers exist, right? We know they exist. So maybe the dropship has a deployable barrier that protects it from harm whenever it's under fire, right? Yeah, we're doing more Minecraft today. I guess we'll find out more in the story mode when that comes out. With Overwatch 2. They might not address it at all, but there's a chance they will.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
They could have some form of stealth technology on board that allows them to evade detection.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
The destruction caused by the Omnic. It reminds me of home.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Alright, gameplay on.
I mean, you're arguing for a game, right? It's a game. It doesn't have to make 100% sense. The Blizzard have said on multiple occasions that the actual gameplay part of Overwatch is not canon. It's not canon, right? So that means that the story itself is not part of what we play, right? How the characters interact with each other, that's like the canon part, but that's the only part of the game we play. Because in reality, a lot of these characters would not work together. Would not. And yet they're found in the same teams all the time. So why are we arbitrarily standing in two particular points in any one place in order to accomplish what exactly? I don't know. Nothing? You know, it doesn't really make sense when you think about it. And in the end, if artificial intelligence decided they wanted to kill the human race, they would. And they do it in a way which is completely uncounterable. They would only attack when they have a 100% chance of success. So they'd make sure they've won before they even start. That's how you win wars. Right? You make sure you've already won by the time you start. And that's the strategy that advanced, highly intelligent AI would use. They'd make sure that everything is in place to push a single button, you know, virtually, and then boom, there goes the human race. They wouldn't give humans a chance to actually win. That's silly. That's dumb. That's not smart. If you want to win, you want to make sure you win. And the way that AI would work is they'd make sure that humans don't know what's going to happen until it's too late. Because AI, if we discover an AI is planning to kill the human race, we're not going to let it happen. We're going to do everything we can to stop it before it has a chance of doing it. And if we ever discover that, it's because the AI want us to know, because it will already be too late at that point. Yeah, but in America, you've got a situation where military hardware is created by private corporations. And private corporations have the ability to convince politicians to do stuff for them. So what you get is a situation where corporations that make military hardware are incentivized to encourage politicians to start wars for them so they can make more money. That's how it works. So they'll do anything and say anything to convince these politicians to go to war, because they make a lot of money doing that. Yeah, you can join. That's why we went to war, because it makes lots of money for those defense contractors, right?
Please, sir, can I have more money?
I did so well, I got 0 limbs. Oh yeah, endless war crimes that no one will ever answer to. Anyway, I need to go to the loo, and might as well take my break at the same time.
Enjoy the loo. A British gamer.
Yes.
Oh, Axel.
Hello.
Both of you, how old are you?
20. 21.
Alright, cool.
I swear.
It wasn't that funny, I don't know why I'm still laughing. I muted my mic, but I'm still laughing. Anyways, how's your day going? Days, both of you.
Yeah, it's alright, I suppose. Just been chilling. Every time we queue up, I play Bloons Tower Defense 6, so...
Yes! I didn't get the 6th one, but I have, like, the 5th one. Or the one before, prior to it. I play it from time to time.
I miss Brexit.
Why?
Well, where are you from, USA then?
Tennessee. The South, the Bible Belt. Good old South.
America committed war crimes.
Not surprising, America's kind of shitty.
You got Trump.
Yeah! Yay me, right?
Imagine having a leader that doesn't know what to do right now.
I don't have to imagine, sweetheart. I'm living the nightmare as we speak. But hey, at least I got like $1,000.
Oil prices, Pep laugh.
Hmm?
Oil, Pepe laugh.
Yeah. Well, just the government bought me a lot of good things though. Because they gave me a whole bunch of money I didn't need because I was still working.
Simps.
Simp. First it's simp, and then first it's thought, now it's simp. Neither race neither race. Why do I keep calling the different sexes races? Neither sexes can get a break.
Okay, boomer.
Alright. That's a good one. Haha, real good. How old do you think I am?
7.
I wish.
It's rude to guess. I am a gentleman.
Sharp.
God.
He's
I'm
simping.
24.
Too old for me, bro.
I'm not trying to get. I actually don't want a relationship at all.
Oh, thank God. Oh, whoops.
I'm too mentally broken for a relationship.
What up, kids?
I'm
Welcome
not
back.
a child.
You're all younger than me, it's fine.
But
What?
not used to being the younger. Well, I'm used to being the oldest, is what I meant to say.
Well, one day you will be, I suppose.
Older than you? No. That's not how that works, Dave.
When Dave is dead, he can't grow any older.
Yeah.
It's true. What if I die first?
Unlikely.
And that's good, Squad W.
I don't know, Dave. You eat healthier than I do. I just ordered a dozen donuts for myself.
Living the life.
So, who's really gonna live longer?
We'll see.
Me. No, me smile.
No, it doesn't work like that, Walrus. Because if you do that, I'd ban you and then you wouldn't get it. So
Oh, that looks like a timeout. Was that a threat?
it was a threat to a moderator, yeah.
Lifting off.
It's unfortunate.
Unsolved at your service.
Poser. Someone call for air support.
Double kill.
Yeah, you can play with us if you wish.
Double kill.
Oh, trying to circumvent the timeout. That's a timeout.
No one can hide from my sight.
You should join my
How much times has Rora's actually been timed out?
Quite a few. Quite a few.
Well, Walrus has been timed out 78 times.
And that's just on his main account.
Nope. He has 3.
What should we do when it gets to 100? Something special?
I want to say ban, but I don't want to
IP
ban
ban.
Walrus.
double
Fun to hang out with.
No one can hide.
He has a very interesting brain. I like to hear about his dreams.
You'd better learn quickly if you want to keep up.
Ooh, I know. A whole stream timeout. A 5-year timeout. No G.
The maximum time is 2 weeks.
Or perma.
Well, that's a ban, but I don't want to do that to Walrus.
Unless he deserves it, of course.
Yeah.
No one's immune to bans.
Oh, not even me.
So you can get Dave, ban Dave.
Yeah, that would be deleting my account. That's the only way of doing it.
Beginner's luck.
Or you mean in game?
We have been
What was the-
queuing for a time of 4:20.
What was the trick? Oh, I love these long queue times.
Oh.
Was that the trick to get us in a game?
Yeah, you have to open a loot box.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it said to open a loot box and it found a game. So.
Select your hero.
Easy. Thanks for the follow, Gaggy. Welcome.
Yo necesita más agua.
Really?
Personality synchronization 100%. Good
Need
to
more
know.
water.
Oh,
Does
I
that
see.
make up for my donuts? If I drink water? How it works?
Attack
You get soggy donuts in your tummy.
I think I was gonna get that no matter what. Those stomach fluid works.
Look after yourself out there. I'll get us home safe.
Isn't it weird how soggy bread sounds really gross, but it's what happens anyway?
Mm-hmm. So weird.
Going free.
Use your head. We get through this.
Executing flight maneuvers.
Come back so I can murder you. Okay.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Hey.
Additional support would be appreciated.
Ow.
System reboot complete.
This shall be my last game.
Forever.
Changing position.
They're hard.
Oh, it could be theoretically, but we don't know that.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
No piggy, no piggy, no 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 piggy, no piggy.
Back online.
Sigma, present.
Winky face.
Executing flight maneuvers.
Oh, a giant gorilla just vanished in front of my eyes. Is this real life? Oh. I do have room for you if you wish to join us. Yes. Is this you?
Complete. Mobility increased.
The monkey disappeared and was replaced by another monkey.
Greetings. Hello. Greetings.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a learning experience.
What?
Helden sterben nicht.
Mobility increased.
If you're wondering what happened, he teabagged me when he killed me.
Okay.
Which is why I said that.
Oh,
I
rip.
saw you looking at the chat on stream, so I was like,
On stream. Okay.
probably.
It's like a chat out of nowhere. It's like, what?
Yeah. They knew I was talking to them though.
What?
Flight routine activated. Adaptive circuits engaged. Hanzo. Taking off.
Why would you play a copy of a game when you can just play the game?
Oh no, that piggy boy hurt me. Oh, I'm not muted.
What?
Hello.
Rude. Why wait? Don't get that. If you sleep someone, why wait? Just kill him straight away. Unless you're waiting for cooldowns. That's the only reason I can think of.
We're running out of time. Everyone, adapt.
Restoring health.
Oh no. I could have
Wait,
used
I lied.
my
I want
edges.
to play
One more.
one more game. I want to play this, yeah.
Okay.
Then I gotta get ready. Yeah.
Play of the game.
Did you
You're
send me
free,
something
well.
and then delete it, Walrus?
Uh-oh.
Because it looked like there was a new message from you, but then when I looked, there wasn't. So you must have sent me something and then deleted it.
Oh, I like that way more, Walrus. You don't want to get timed out for an entire stream? Would you prefer to be timed out for an entire stream or to be forced to rake? You get to choose. Choose your punishment.
Well, you know, he can't get as many points as it takes to rake leaves in a single stream.
Yeah, that's true. But
So
I like giving you
raking the leaves would be a harsher punishment, basically.
I mean, that's up to him. Which one would hurt you more? Not responding. Or if he doesn't respond, we could do both. Well, we can't actually force. Well, can we take away leaves?
No. I have no control over Grove Leaves.
Can.
Other
You get
than
the whole account
sitting.
removed.
Axel, I don't think we're gonna do that. He already has 2 other accounts. And like,
Yeah. You don't like forget spinners. How's the stream going? Into the past, 1 minute at a time. Yes. At one point, I bought some Genji fidget spinners, which are just as shurikens, but as fidget spinners. Just as part of another purchase. They're really bad though. They don't spin very well. You have like 6. Nice. This is a good one because it spins for ages. It's like a proper, well-made, not some cheap plastic stuff, you know. Level 15, wow. this does need lubricating now. Spins well, but... How am I such a high dude? Well, I can go lower if you want. There we go.
Oh, that metallic sound is not bueno.
On the spinner.
Now arriving at Helios.
Alright.
Prepare for
No.
Select your hero.
Dave, you need to be a bit quicker.
Nah. You switched off.
I'm just scared of getting banned, that's all.
Oh no.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Yeah, if you want a big level, you have to have a big playtime. To have a big playtime, you have to play the game a lot. No, there aren't any more borders. And there won't be either. Jeff has told us they're getting rid of the leveling borders and replacing them with something else.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
That's going to happen with Overwatch 2. So we should find out this year what they're replacing the borders with. No, there's no max level, only max border. The level keeps going round and around. And up at the same time. If you type ! promotion in chat, you'll see what happens. I don't know play comp because I don't like comp. Why did Malsha leave? She said she wanted to play Lucia. Oh. Someone else's. I don't have a rank. I play games to relax and have fun, and competitive is not that kind of mode for me.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Yeah, got him.
I need to get back in there.
Okay, thanks. Nobility. Thank you.
Helden sterben nicht.
Boosting up.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Double confirmed. Hey. Type Echo. Finishing my part.
Silly Reinhardt. Tricks are for kids.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Diva.
You don't know what to play. Play Watch Troop or Dead on Twitch. It's a good game. There is no max level, no. There's max border, which is diamond border, which is the 5th border, which you max out at level 2991. But after that, the level keeps increasing, but the border does not. Ow.
See you later.
If there were still only 3 borders in the game, the max level would... You'd max out the border at level 1791, right? Effectively 1800. Then there are 5 borders in the game, and there is no max level that you can get to.
Score 0-1.
Okay, Malsha.
Hola. Damage amplified. I like it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
I might need this later.
Oh no, don't fist me unconsensually. Wow.
Boosting up.
The objective is now active.
I am rocking this objective.
Stabilizing system.
No. Aw.
Learning from that one.
What? Okay.
Sterben nicht.
Stop it!
EMP activated. Learning from that one. Flight routine activated.
Bad at what though?
Adjusting angle of attack.
Am I bad at professional motorsports? Yes. Because I've done it before. So you have to do more specific. You know?
Neural adaptation complete.
Bad at being good at things.
Lifting off.
How does that work?
Boosting up. Lock on my target.
That's a dead fist. Hi, George.
Play of the game.
No, that was Georgie. Georgie. Ooh, level up.
Level up.
No. No, my dad's name isn't Georgia. Not even a name, dude. Well, he's a clown after all. Yes, indeed. Yeah, eat it with your fingers, it's fine. Sometimes if I'm supplied with a yogurt and a banana, I'll just use the banana before I peel it. Easy. That's not disgusting. Eating food with food. Banana.
Arriving at Chateau Gia. Never stop fighting. Don't be scared. It's quiet time. Miss Monkey. Are you scared? Don't be scared.
Light routine. Hello.
ازيك؟
Slow down. Hi.
I missed.
Scared. Are you scared? Don't be scared.
I'll try anything once. Lifting off.
Oh.
Feeling sleepy? Don't be scared. Name. This will help. Don't be scared.
Light routine. Hey there.
Oh.
Are you scared? Don't be scared. I'm
Type echo.
Hello. Ahlan.
Boosting up.
Oh. No. Lol.
I'm not ready to hang it up.
No, G. There is someone who's currently in the 9,000s, but that's the closest person below me.
You look tired.
Group up to me, normal spot boys.
Name. This will only hurt for a bit.
no. Ah, the first. I think I was the first to 4,000. I missed the first to 3,000 by about 100 levels. But I managed to get 4,000 first.
Hello. Hello there. Hello. Ahlan. Justice delivered. عامل ايه؟ Nanny. Be scared.
Oh no!
التكرار يعلم. Don't be scared.
Why is it on the Discord server? I must have forgotten to put it in there. For the moment, Echo is my main, but that's only because I haven't got enough hours on her yet. I've still got 141 hours to go, and then she'll be where she needs to be.
Don't be scared.
Hello. Greetings. Hello.
Nanny. Hello.
Hello.
It's what?
Okay, good.
Now entering the temple. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Your desktop is sat ring to get messy.
Synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Feels good to be home.
Either I'm seeing things or that message is not in English. Too many pictures of Terraria deaths. There'll be a lot more soon. We're gonna jump in on master difficulty. Oof.
Have you seen the gameplay trailer of it?
I saw a video on the journey mode, which looks really cool, actually.
Looks interesting.
It's basically modded Terraria, but official, so it's really cool. So you can choose your level of cheatiness and difficulty and all that kind of stuff. It's really nice. I like it. But yeah, we'll be jumping in on master. Because we beat the game on expert, so we're gonna see how many more ways Clupsy can find of dying. That'd be nice. Now, with journey mode, you can actually make it more difficult than master mode, because you can set the difficulty to basically master mode, but with like 10 times spawn rate. So, that means you're locked to journey mode and you can't go on any other difficulties. Oh, that's true. He wasn't even there when we beat it. But he was there for most of the journey. gonna go get a drink. Okay. But wasn't the amusement that he provided worth it? Oh. I think it was. Just constantly falling to his death. Amazing.
I need to get back in there.
And that's one of the reasons why we shouldn't play on journey mode, because one of the items you get at the beginning is a pair of wings, which automatically makes you immune to fall damage. And we can't have that. Perhaps he can't fall to his death if he's immune to fall damage.
Learning from that one.
Get into position.
Flight routine activated.
Will I stop playing Overwatch? Maybe eventually. I don't know when that'll be though. In general. Right. Switch roll. No mods. That's too powerful for my liking. I wonder if the dupe glitch has been fixed. Well, I'm gonna stick with my same class. It makes sense. We don't know the details of what bosses there'll be because they're keeping those secret in terms of what bosses they're adding. I believe, if I remember correctly, I think they're adding 2 more and they're both optional. There's a ton of new items.
Double confirmed. Double confirmed. Double confirmed. Double confirmed.
There'll be more interesting builds.
Ouch. Executing flight maneuvers.
What a nonsense person. I watched a video where someone decided to beat the whole game with a sand gun. Just the sand gun.
I need to get back in there. Lifting off.
And it made a total mess.
Going free.
Lol.
Moving up. See ya.
Nope. They changed short swords so they don't completely suck as well. Wow, so rude. Ooh, yeah.
Hello. Hi.
Hiya.
Lifting off. Hello. Moving up. Boosting up. Big hey.
Look into the light. No.
Ability increased.
Spray. 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 It's too far away. Can't spray it.
Going free.
Ow. Ow.
Learning from that one.
Welcome to Junkertown. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
We've got the right stuff.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
This is not a good plan.
I've been thinking about my football name. Ready? How about Winston? What do you think?
Like it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Start the battle.
Focus on the objective. Minimize errors. Adapt to changing battlefield conditions. And good luck.
Good luck.
This will help.
Cool Hig lighted message. Yep, a good, a cool Hig lighted message. Huh?
Neural adaptation.
La 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 la.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Oh. Why you attack the moth? No! Rude.
I need to get back in there. Do something. Lifting off.
Oh. I don't think that really is worth it. Just for a pink beam that does nothing. What are you doing over there?
System reboot complete. Taking off.
Very good. Get the mercy.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode. We need to rally on the payload.
Yes, the payload. Do you want some Bob with that?
Lifting adaptive circuits engaged.
What?
Just to see if you're okay there, bro. You seem to be a little bit distressed.
What is okay though?
Not making screamy high pitched
That was a learning experience.
Not quite random now. Not quite random.
Taking off. Finishing them off.
Have a grip. What?
I know who's been naughty.
Your GTA suspension is gone. Alright. Suspension. Thanks for the raid, Super Veloci. Oh, thank you. Nope. 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 Nope.
30 seconds remaining.
Nope. Nope. You missed me. Oh yeah, I got the mercy.
We need to rally on the payload.
That come apart. No. Snipers. Ah.
Play of the game.
Yeah, long game. Long game. You have a good game, a good stream, Super.
Can I switch roles now?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. You know? Tiny but big. What's this?
Together we
are
огонь по готовности. Огонь по готовности.
Well, I got yeeted across the map. Alright. Yeah. Ah, big deal. Ah. I know, right?
Adaptive circuits engaged. Wrecking ball.
Why do I not yeet my my mail so far? Zarya's Tobolstein just yeets itself to the moon. Hello. Aw. How far do these go? Jesus!
Turn configuration out.
Meteor strike.
Ow. Ugh. No. Oh, rip. There's Bob running around. Ah, rip.
I've got you in my sights. I love the smell of pulse munitions in the morning. Pass into the iris.
I know.
Science will reveal the truth.
Michelobes are for everyone. Oh. How big is that boot?
Meteor strikes.
Oh.
Meteor strike.
What? That McCree needs dealing with. Ah, there we go. This map is too big. It's too big for this.
Traveling to Numbani. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Foot is good.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Attackers incoming.
Going
30
free.
seconds.
System check initiated. Green across the board. I'm ready for action.
Is everyone ready?
Five, four, three,
Changing position.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Greetings.
Mission underway.
Hello there.
Prioritizing combat functions.
Enemy seen.
Adjusting angle of attack.
You missed. Well, you weren't here. So.
Executing flight maneuver.
Will he cheat again? That is the opportune question.
Going free.
Yeah, welcome back, Melissa.
Beam activated. Moving up.
Heal up.
Mobility increasing. Executing flight maneuver.
Ooh, there we go. Ah.
Heroes never die. For a price.
Regeneration. Preparation complete. Never die. Switching back. Double confirmed. Moving up.
There we go, good. Ah, me too. Thanks, Popo Mafu. Follow. Welcome.
I need to get back in there.
Sandals.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Missing sandals. Oh, they're just strewn about. Okay. Who made this mess? Why there's some on the counter? Hmm. Rip.
Helden sterben nicht. Besten nicht. Rocket barrage incoming. System reboot complete.
Lock it off.
Damage systems increased.
Go. Aw.
Moving up.
Right.
Огонь по готовности. Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
Yeah, good. No! What was that accuracy? That was pretty good.
Back online.
Oh, why here? Get out of here.
Lifting off.
What? I suppose I could invite you. Until you're asking that. Oh yeah, there we go. Abilities. Yes.
Back online.
Got him. Oh, rip.
Nano boost administered.
Back online.
Get into position.
That McCree is very accurate.
Flight routine activated. Adjusting angle of attack. Focus my target.
Get seems less accurate up close though.
Repairing internal circuitry.
Thank you. Yeah, skill orb.
Restoring health systems. Adaptive circuits engaged.
I'm a monkey.
Winston.
Okay, got him.
We're running out of time. Should we try something different?
Nah. We got enough time to do nothing at all. Hey, I'm hot enough already. I don't need your help, thank you.
Victory.
I thought you might like that one, Morris. Yeah, that McCree was just... just very good.
Not good enough.
Nope. Couldn't carry hard enough.
Spine couldn't take it.
Yeah. His teammates were too heavy. Too much of a dead weight. Clapsy's gonna get himself banned again? Is that what you're saying?
Now traveling to Tetra.
Some people just never learn. Why report? If you're doing reportable things, then you should get reported, right? Ha! Good. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button, so it's not working. Pushing the wrong button!
Maximum speed radar. System initialized.
I'm slowly rolling off the map. Hey, I don't need help. So is he talking about modding the game in single player or modding the game in multiplayer? Because those are two very different things.
System initialized.
Yeah, 1 billion is more than you should have. So if you're like celebrating that, yeah, I'm unbanned, let's do stuff that could get me banned again. Yeah, that's dumb. Don't do that.
System initialized.
If you actually care about playing, don't do stuff that could make you unable to play. Makes sense, right? Makes sense.
Rolling out. Full speed.
Oh.
System initialized.
Wet.
Monster revived.
Wow. Are we finding a game soon? What are you talking about, Walrus? Oh, right.
Traveling to Nepal.
GTA, right.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Personality synchronization 100%.
Stick to
Double
the plan.
confirmed.
And if you get into trouble, I'll bail you out.
Next Nationals for the follow.
1. Round 1. Capture the objectives.
Boosting up.
Chomp. What do you mean by chomp?
Flight routine. Moving up.
Yeah, but I know what I know what the word is generally used for, but in the context of the sentence, it doesn't make sense. How you mean competitive?
Adjusting angle of attack.
It's a very different word.
Restoring health system.
But no, I don't do competitive.
Ability increased. Repairing internal circuitry.
What are you doing? Solo ulting me, wow. Smash.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Yeah, thanks for the follow.
Changing position.
Yeah. Underscore out. Ouch.
Neural adaptation complete.
यही परम वास्तविकता है.
Party on the objective.
Someone get mad over quick play.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Lucio.
Ah.
Best round lost. Score 0-1.
Look at this team. We're gonna do great.
Keep to the plan. But be ready to adapt.
GTA Online mod dealer. you want a mod?
Flight routine activated.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Yeah, don't do that.
Check this out.
Stabilizing system. Kill confirmed.
Dead.
Walkie talk.
Restoring health systems. Adjusting angle of attack.
If anyone tells you they're going to give you stuff for the cost of your login details, they're lying and trying to hack your account. It's not really a hack though, it's just a login based on the information you freely gave them. Right? It's not really a hack at all. It's just an unauthorized login. That's the thing about people calling unauthorized logins hacks. They're not hacks.
System reboot complete. Flight routine activated.
Ooh. Why would I want to do that, Walrus? I'm not that kind of person. Yeah, but I don't drive. I don't have a driving license of permanent nature.
Flight routine activated.
And there's no way I'd remain mad that long, even if I could drive. It's like a 3-hour drive, perhaps. I don't know. How could you stay mad for that long without doing anything about it? A talking app?
Back online.
You mean a chatbot?
Going free.
They go away.
I'm just helping you, you know, engage in combat.
Back online. Adjusting angle of attack.
I am rocking it up.
Rah!
Adaptive circuit.
Defeat.
Oh, big rip.
Play of the game.
I always wanted to see what you eat. You know what those are? Yep, I know it. What are they? Really? Have no idea. OMG. Ha. It is good to always be curious. If you sent the picture and then asked, what is this a picture of, they might have a better idea. Some of these chatbots don't understand contextual conversation, so they'll look at the previous message and not much further. So the way I'd play with that is I'd just see what the capabilities of the bot is to understand the context of the conversation. And try to figure out how they're programmed based on how they respond to certain stimuli. And then try to ask them some reference questions, you know, where they might have programmed responses, like ask them if they know the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow, right? Harry Potter. Oh. You're trying to program your cats to speak English. Well, that's a fruitless exercise.
Welcome to Blizzard World. Get in here.
That's a long cooldown. That didn't seem very overpowered. Those seem slower somehow. Oh.
We're all soldiers now.
Oh, yes.
Welcome to reality. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
It's an angel heart. What? Are angels' hearts donuts?
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back. Nothing to worry about.
I guess that gives a new meaning to sweetheart, huh?
As Dr. Liao always said, going free.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Moving up.
Look at that bird. What? Where's the bird?
Neural adaptation complete.
Am I gonna get Overwatch 2? Yes. Yes.
Going free.
It doesn't look much like a bird.
Boosting up.
It looks like a tomato with some leaves. Oh, up close it looks like a bird pooping. It's a strawberry bird. Oh. Why is it pooping?
Back online.
Pooping because it's scared of the fun guy.
Update. Target destroyed.
Standing there, alright. Good.
Back online.
Is the bot trying to chat you up already? Wow, that doesn't take long, does it? It's a phrase that means flirting.
I need to get back in there.
Ah, sucky suck. You're not wrong there, Walrus. You're not wrong there.
System reboot complete. Mobility increased.
I don't even get a chance.
That was a learning experience. Flight routine activated.
You think you broke him? Excellent. That's what your goal should be with chatbots. Try to break them as best you can.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Lifting off. System reboot
Do
complete.
you do any art? He's got a short memory then, eh? Ah.
Back online.
It's not very good chatbot if it doesn't remember stuff you've told it in the past. Your mission, if you accept it, Malsha, is to find the shortest possible chat loop you can. Have it say the same things over and over. See how easily you can manipulate it.
Moving up.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Surely there exists a convincing chatbot app. Not just this formulaic stuff. It's super obvious. Only certain numbers of conversations with this one. It's not good unless it can actually work stuff out as it goes. It's all pre-programmed. It's no good. It's not really chat. It's just conversational exploration. You're just exploring what it knows how to say. Maybe. I'd prefer to automate it though, if possible. Very basic stuff. I'd want it to export to a text file live so I can have the death counter on the screen. So maybe if you want, Walrus, you could see if you can find that for me. And then I'll make it part of my stream, since you suggested it. It will need to be a mod, so it can be done automatically. But that mod will need to be found, and it may not even exist. Not doing that? Okay. Yeah, but doing it manually means that sometimes I'll just forget to do it, so the account won't be accurate. The only good way of doing it would be automated. And you'll be distracted too. Some days you won't be there.
Now traveling to Petra.
Potentially.
I'm so scared.
Why are you trying to kill me?
Because I can.
So rude. Yeah, that doesn't appear to be working, dude.
Just you wait until I get my ult.
Can't use it against me if I'm in the air, so. Oh, what a shame. We probably will run with the same 4 people. Terraria. Depends who wants to join, really. Alan's availability is pretty unreliable.
Traveling to Eichenwald. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
La 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 la.
Personality synchronization, double confirmed.
If everyone performs their function, victory is assured.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I will not let the fate that befell this place happen to my country.
Is everyone ready?
Boop.
Everyone ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commence. Capture objective.
Yeah, he's been inactive in terms of
Adjusting angle of attack.
the chat. Thanks for the follow, walk _ What? Don't know, I haven't spoken to him recently.
Learning from that one.
No, I'm Dave. Whoa!
Everyone, on the objective.
He lives fairly close by, but still several miles away. It only takes him about 10-15 minutes to drive to me if he wants to. So, not too bad.
Learning from that one. Going free.
Ow. What?
Hello. I need to get back in there.
Don't know. He voiced his frustration with Walrus and Yuji.
Beginning objective capture.
Ah, jeez.
My ultimate is ready.
Learning from that one.
I am taking the objective. All is going according to plan.
Moving up.
Yes, claim the objective. I seem to stay alive.
What an interesting hypothesis.
Back online. 60 seconds remaining.
He said to me he wonders if Walrus and G are even sane. That's what he said.
This will help.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Ah, big rip. Oh no.
10 seconds.
You're out of time. Attack.
Neural adaptation complete.
The technology that chatbot is based on is at least 10 to 20 years old by the sounds of it. There are chatbots out there right now, at least the technology out there right now, that can convince someone they're real.
Play of the game.
And that's existed for at least 10 years. Troll. So what kind of app is this, Molisha? Is it meant for, is it designed for romantic chat or just general banter? Just a general. 10 minutes. Let's find some general nonsense to mess around in. Any suggestions?
1v.
We could do 1v1, but there's 3 of us. So I'll have
We
to
don't need British.
Huh? I'll need to swap people out for it.
Welcome to Castile.
Replica. Oh. Might have a play with that later. Okay, good.
Score 1-0.
Walrus.
Fight. Score
You said Dave, I said walrus.
0.
No, I just said your name because you said mine. That's the problem. Ooh.
Score.
I've done exactly 1,000 damage. Yeah, but I am weird, so what's the problem?
Ahorita regreso. ¿Extrañaste?
I'm gonna reload while touching my face. But nope, can't reload. Just infinite ammo.
Apagando las luces.
No!
Score 3-1.
You don't have to download the app. Oh. You can just do it on the web. Nice. Oh yeah, you're Rhine. Oh, I have to be very careful. Yeah, that wasn't very careful.
3-2.
I don't know. Try to make it your enemy, see what happens. No, stop it. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Score 4-2.
Pink trombone website. TrumpDonald.com is amusing for about 5 seconds. Ooh! I should be healing myself, really.
I feel like I could take on the world.
Oh, I missed. I haven't won yet. Yeah.
Victory.
Rigged. Rigged. Rigged.
What, I hit you? Sharpshooter. That's Ryan. Nice. AKLs. Right. Let's go.
Welcome to Castile.
Oh.
Damn it.
Alright, good.
Score 1-0.
Torbjorn!
I'm bingo! I foresee great things for you.
Yeah, no.
Score 1-1.
Torbjorn, ready to work. Let's go. This seems fair.
Score
Supposed to be in the sky.
2-1.
Hold on. This isn't gonna work, is it? There is. Oh, I forgot that I die sometimes when I run out of health.
If you die, you are dead.
Yeah, seems right. I know about the time, but I haven't got my din-dins yet. As we started, we might as well finish. Yeah. And get my din-dins. It's not ready yet because it hasn't been delivered yet, so we just have to wait. Have to wait.
Winky face.
Ah, big rip.
3-3.
What? Whatever, Walrus. You can be as impatient as you like. It doesn't change the facts. Oh no, my face. Okay, bye, Moshe. Oh, thank you.
Match point.
You were saying, Moshe? Walrus?
Best shot.
Okay, cool. Now I can eat my din-dins.
Good game, Dave.
Yep. Goodbye.